Welcome back to Real Rehabbing. Today what I'm going to do is show you where you can start searching online and in person for these first flips you're going to be making. And I even go over pros and cons of them. This episode will be dedicated to H.O.P.E Safehouse. You can find their link below, so please thumbs up, subscribe, help us raise the charity level. Okay, the first place we're going to start looking for your purchases on your first flips here is going to be through the MLS, Multiple Listing Service. Now, you can help yourself a little bit by going to websites like Realtor.com, Zillow. The problem is those don't get updated nearly fast enough in most cases, especially on properties that you're going to want to jump on and get to and make an offer right away. They don't let you know that they're already pending or off market. This is going to be when you have an agent, and we're going to go over later how to find the right agent. But when you have a real estate agent, or if you already do, that you trust, they're going to help you get into these properties for viewing. This is likely where you're going to want to start, especially as a first-time investor, because it's going to give you the best opportunity to really walk the property, even multiple times, get an inspection, get an appraisal. You're going to be able to write all this stuff into contracts and even have a way out in case something pops up that you weren't expecting. This is going to be the safest, least risk situation in the beginning. Now, you're feeling a little more confident and you have a little more cash on hand. Here you can write up an offer for financing. Pretty much here on down, you cannot. But you have the cash on hand and you feel confident in being able to look at a property and tell you're on your own, or even have someone come with you real quick and do a walkthrough. That it's something you want to go through with. That's fine. So we're going to go to auction online sites. The two main ones you're going to look at are hubzoo.com and auction.com. Now, the way these are going to work, it's going to be, they're going to have a few photos online. They may have an option for you to be able to go in and walk the property. That's about 50-50. Sometimes you're only be able to look at the outside, maybe look at some Google views from above. If you really want, knock on some doors of the neighbors, ask some questions. If it's vacant, peep through the windows. But other than that, you're really taking an extra chance that inside there's not something really wrong with it. So, you find something on there, you want it, you're going to need to put down a $2,500 credit card hold on it to be able to start bidding on the property. You don't win the property, the hold gets released. You do win the property, you sign the contract, you send in the down payment, then the hold gets released. So again, a little better deals likely, but more risk. Now we're going to jump up even further. And you go to sheriff sales. These are usually held at your courthouse or sometimes even on the property itself. What you're going to need there, you're going to need 10% cashier's check with you on hand immediately. If you win that property, you win the bid, you immediately have to hand that over to them or you lose that bid. Again, you're not going to be able to walk through these properties. So you're going to have to really do your due diligence, checking tax records, walking around, seeing as much as you can see, and really taking that extra estimation of what could be wrong and giving yourself a fudge amount. Because there could be something in there, plumbing, HVAC, foundation, God forbid foundation, wrong with it. But again, you have the cash, you feel confident, good place to get really good deals. Now here's a couple that are a little off track a little bit. You see signs all the time, garage sales, estate sales. It costs nothing. Stop by, see who's running it, see what the situation's all about. It might be someone that unfortunately passed away and they're just trying to get rid of the stuff in the house and they don't know what they're going to do with the house. They're likely just going to call up a realtor who's then going to list it. You're going to be paying the realtor fees on top of it that they have to use as part of their proceeds, as well as you're going to be having bidders coming against you. So you get in there first. Talk to them. Strike a quick conversation. Hey, what's going on with the house? Are you looking to sell? Would you be interested in me coming in and making an offer on it right away, get it off your hands right away? You can really score some deals because they might not even care really what the house is valued at. They just might know what it's owed on it and what they need to do to wash their hands of it. They may not live in town, they may not even live in state. The next thing, you see for rent signs. Again, it costs nothing. Give them a call. If it's a property in an area you like, or even the property type is what you like, and especially if you see that it needs some work, that means that they might be at the end of their wits with it. They bought as a rental, and dealing with tenants just isn't what they want to do anymore, or just became more complicated than they expected, and they just want out. They don't know how to get out. Simple, free phone call, quick, polite conversation. Hey, I saw your house. I see it's up for rent. I'm actually looking at purchasing a house in that area. Would you be interested in selling? They say no, no big deal. Have a great day. Go on. They say, well, what are you thinking? Now you're in. Walk the property. You make a fair offer, especially if it's cash, quick close. It's out of their hands. You just scored yourself a great property at a great price. I hope these help. Again, really lean towards here in the beginning, get your footing, get some knowledge built up, but then take advantage of increasing your margins down the road.